We headed to the conference to participate. Lunch was provided, but not remarkable. After conference ended early, we went to Yongduam again, but this time the whole team. Because more is always better. That's what COVID said. We saw some bird, but that's no ordinary bird, that's a seabird, and went to a nearby cafe to rest. Oh my god, the rumors were true. Yeah, I think my professor's dope. And judging from how that walks, that's a penguin. Go to that place. Later, we returned to our stay and we finally got some private time before dinner. I decided to take a walk around the market for myself, see what's around. This place is a blood pudding stew place. It's renowned to be super good, but it was closed. Crap. Now what you see here is no ordinary cat. It's a Jeju cat. And even more than that, it's a sleepy Jeju cat. You can't see that ordinarily. We were very lucky. There's an outside toilet and it's all open. The fuck? I was coming across a park randomly and I found myself in where the Korean variety program called Running Man was filmed. You can see the broad grass, the red building and the bridge. I realized it as soon as I walked in. As I walked, I came across some Jeju skateboarders. Skateboarders around. Whoa. Gonna show a move. Oh crap. And passing by the skateboarders, I headed to this long path surrounded by old markets. This market street was called the 7-Star Road Market Street, or Chiseongro Market. And it was consisted of usually clothes stores or shoe stores. They sold some items that were hard to find as well. Mbappe, David Villa. I'm here. This is the way I've been walking through. This, don't know. Nearby there was also an underground store which sold bags, shoes, a lot of shoes and stuff. Lots of cosmetics, clothes, more clothes, more clothes. It seems like this place sold a lot of fashion items like clothes, shoes, cosmetics. If you're someone who's interested in those things, you might be interested into visiting the Chiseongro market or the underground market nearby the Chiseongro market. There was still time before the dinner plan, so we grouped together to try some more street food in the Dongmun 시장.
네, 저는요 이승열 씨의 이제 학교 선배 이승이라고 합니다. 직업은 노는 겁니다. 총검술이라고 외우셨나?
박스 10,000원이던데요? 네, 그러니까 저기 앞에 있는 거 박스
아니 면세점이 더 쌀 수도 있어. 진짜 그래요.
아 그래요?
면세점에도 그런 거 포함돼 있고. 오메기떡은 여기서 거의 비슷해요.
Never ever buy gifts chocolates in duty free. They are 4 times more expensive than what they sell in the market. Never buy it in duty free. Anyways, we were here to try one of the iconic Jeju dessert, which is omegitok. Omegi is the Jeju slang for glutinous millet, and tok is rice cake. So it's a rice cake made out of millet instead of rice. So that's a millet cake? This is because in the old days, rice was precious, so they made tok out of millet. However, omegitok nowadays are usually made of mugwort, and they are covered with a layer of whole sweet red bean. We bought ourselves some omegitok, and as you can see, it's covered with red bean, and when you take a bite, it's green inside since it's made of mugwort. This one particular had a strong scent of mugwort, which I loved. I don't really know how to explain the scent of mugwort, so if you haven't tried mugwort, I highly recommend you to try it. It's one of my favorite flavor, and it's a quite famous flavor in Korea as well. Afterwards, we found this underground court called Cheongyeon Mall. Cheongyeon means youth, and Mall is just Korean pronunciation of mall. So it's a place where young people run business. Unlike the traditional market, this place sells more modern products like combining pizza with Jeju black pit pork.
뭐 하나 때려볼까?
때린다고요?
맛있어.
아
돼지 피자.
흑돼지 피자? 어디?
뒤에 있어.
그래?
However, as you can see, there weren't a lot of people compared to the traditional market. But we did found some massage chairs.
2,000원. 10분? 금방 바꿔요. 2,000원 10분 어때? 괜찮지 않나?
나쁘지 않은데.
We had the chance to try the abalone rice ball. This one was wrapped in Jeju pork as well. It was quite huge, but we Koreans always eat it in a single bite.
한입 먹어요?
진짜
It tasted nice. It had a smoky seafood flavor. The seafood smell isn't too strong since it was cooked. So even if you really hate seafood smell, you might as well give it a try. Afterwards, I tried some mandarin flavored Korean traditional snack. Delicious, but I don't really prefer sweet snacks. Then we headed to that lobster place again. My gosh, they're busy. There was a freshly squeezed mandarin juice place, and we were thirsty. Now I really love mandarin, but this was another level. Without a joke, this was the best one I've had on this day. And if you like fruits, you must try this.
누가 뷰를 까서 입에 계속 넣는 거. 입에서 입으로.
Oh, and this is just Starbucks in Jeju, and they sell a special menu that is only sold in Jeju. But yeah, no thanks. I prefer black coffee. After visiting Starbucks, we headed to our dinner reserved place. The menu was seafood, and what's special about this place is, rather than having its own menu, they would cook any fish that you bought from the market. So we brought the red snapper and hairtail. The red snapper was brought sliced raw. Normally we eat the raw fish with wasabi and soy sauce, but in Jeju they also came out with makjang. Bak, if you've seen the first travelogue, means roughly made, and in this context it also kind of means a mixture. Jang means paste. Therefore, makjang means a sauce made of mixture of pastes like gochujang, doenjang, and even fish sauce. Give it a try. It doesn't bite, but if you have a sensitive nose, you might regret it because it has a lot of fermented stuff inside. Now, this was just the appetizer, and now the main dish arrived, which was the spicy hairtail stew and a simply cooked hairtail. Now, this is how you take out the bones in most of the fishes, including the hairtail. You remove the bones that are externally visible at the side, then you remove the whole part that has the bones inside, which is the belly, and finally, you remove the spine of the fish, and there you go. You can't really remove all the tiny bones in the belly, so you have to be careful with that part. Personally, I grew up eating cooked hairtail, so I loved it. But to those who try these for the first time might think this is just too much work for the bit of fish, and you might also think the taste is too simple. The stew tasted alright, but personally I think it was seasoned too lightly, which means if it boiled over time, it would have tasted much more better. Yep, that was the last plan of the day, and then we headed back to our stay. And tomorrow, we had a new plan while visiting the local Jeju museum.
저게 고등어라고? 확실해? 아닌데?